Another day, another opportunity to chase your dreams. Another chance to wake up, go outside and smell the fresh air. Another chance to spend time with family, spend time with friends. Another chance to go after what it is that you seek to accomplish in life. I think that is what should be at the top of your mind every time you wake up, every time you lay your head down, and hours later, you're able to open up again. It's another chance to live and experience life. See what life has to offer. Another chance to try again on whatever it is that you're working on, working towards. Another chance to take that first step in starting that journey. I'm very grateful that we were able to do this for so long, uninterrupted, unbothered, unchanged. And I am so grateful to each and every one of you that has come along this journey, seeing the ups and the downs, and still decide to be here. We're currently at 435 subscribers, and I couldn't be any more grateful to each and every one of you. As we progress with the week, with the year, Lord's will, there may be some changes. There will be some things that we will have to adapt to. We're going to be getting that job, and yes, it's going to be great money coming in. It's going to be, another opportunity to learn something new, to be a part of a team and, help some shake. But also, it will be a time-consuming task. I don't know what my hours are going to be looking like. So, I'm just trying to prepare for that first day. But I do believe that even when, we do get that job, it will all work towards what we have in store. With this job that's coming, I kind of look at it as if it goes the way that I'm hoping, this very well may be the very last job I ever work. I see how we're doing here, right? I see how the other accounts are doing across social media, and I'm just like, man, it really is only a matter of time. And I've been thinking about starting a new channel. I guess I'll give you guys a little insight to what's been going on in my head. I've been monetized on TikTok, right? And it's been going good, but I have noticed the ups and downs. I've been in there for a full month now, and once we started off, it was great. It was gravy, I'm not gonna lie. Making money out the wazoo. But as the days got closer to the end of the month, I kind of saw my revenue starting to drop off, and I was like, I don't know what's going on. At the start of the month, if you don't know, RPMs is like revenue per mile. So for 1,000 views, you get paid this much. At the start of the month, right? Start of November, the RPMs were like 20 cents, somewhere around there. By the end of the month, it was like 4 pennies per 1,000. And I was like, yo, what's going on? And I did a little bit of digging, I did a little bit of research, and apparently this is common with, TikTok accounts that are monetized. At the beginning of the month, the RPMs are high. As we near the end, they drop, and then rinse and repeat. I've only noticed that for 1 month. I don't know if it's going to be the same for this month, but I say that to say, I'm like, okay, despite making a lot of money, despite making not so much, I'm still going to show up. I'm still going to post. So I'm like, okay, what if we take these videos that are doing well on TikTok, that got that account to, right now it's at 13.1 thousand followers, and like within the last, I want to say 60 or 28 days, in the last 60 days, we've averaged above 1 million views. So I'm like, okay, what if we took those videos and threw them into a YouTube channel? Start a YouTube Shorts channel. That way, once that channel becomes monetized, the fluctuations and the ups and the downs won't be as drastic. That's the hope that I'm having. So that's what we're gonna do. But I bring that up, because as I tell you guys, and whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, that you're trying to become, you need 3 key ingredients. The 3 key ingredients to success. You need consistency, right? You need to be able to show up on a consistent basis. No matter what is going on, you show up, all right? Number 2, you need to constantly look for ways to improve your craft, whatever it is. Improve your approach, improve your delivery. Again, this isn't just strictly connected to content or even entrepreneurship. Any arena in life, you're trying to get a job, you got to consistently apply to different locations. You have some days where you're like, all right, today we're going to apply. And you apply to X amount of jobs and then you wait. Imagine if you apply to 5 jobs each day. You increase your odds of getting one that comes back. On top of that, in terms of improving, okay, what about your resume? Can you improve? If you're getting these interviews and they're not going so well, what can you change? What can you implement to make that process of applying, interview, securing a job? What can you do to make that process more efficient for yourself? And the last key ingredient to success is you can't give up, man. You can't. And that is one of the hardest ingredients to put in the pie, because it's so easy when things and times get rough and things start to not work the way that you planned. It's so easy to be like, yo, what am I doing this for? Why am I still here? It's so easy to throw in the towel. And that is the separation between great and average. And so, with that in mind, I said, we're doing some great on TikTok. How can we, increase our chances of, again, turning this dream of being a content creator, having successful channels? How can we increase our odds of, turning content creation into a full-time thing, something that we can rely on? And, this is something that I'm going to try. Will it work? I don't know. But I believe that it is a good step and the right step in the right direction. So what I'll extend to you is look at your life. Look at things that you've been doing, things that you've been trying to achieve. See what areas you can improve on. Instead of asking yourself, is this possible? Can I even do this? Instead ask, how can I do this? How can I achieve and complete this task? Shout out to Myron Goldman. He said that in a video that I watched recently. And he said that's the difference in people that think small and people that think big. When you think small, you ask small questions. Can I do this? Can I run a mile in 4 minutes? And when you ask that question, if for someone like me, even though I'm a little athletic, by answering that question, you already put seeds of doubt in your mind. Because for me, can I run a mile in 4 minutes? No. The last time I ran full speed was like not even high school. I want to say probably middle school. Instead, ask, okay, how can I run a mile in 4 minutes? Do some research. We have unlimited access to technology. YouTube is a big help. You got people around you. How can I get this task done versus can I even get this task done? Think bigger. Add some belief and faith in yourself and in your ability to pull this off, because truly you can do it. But yeah, that'll be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you made it this far, consider hitting that subscribe. Alright, consider hitting that like, leaving a comment, let me know what you think. If you would like to see my reactions to different pieces of content, I'll leave a link to the reaction channel down below. I got a comment recently by the homie Sam. He was like, yo, it was just like a couple days ago I was seeing you laughing and smiling and, you know, walking at the park. Now you're like dead serious, you know, delivering some motivation. And I'm like, bro, you know, that's the duality of it. You know, there's a time and a place for everything. You know, there's a time for hee and ha and jokes. All of that, that is all that we do on the reaction channel. So if you like that side of me, go ahead and check it out. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, a great week, and I will see you all tomorrow.